Your estimate is probably wrong. One of the top questions I hear as a realtor is, how much is my home worth? Most people check Zillow or hear gossip about what their neighbor's house sold for and assume that that's the answer. The truth is, online estimates are often off by tens of thousands, especially here in Georgia where lakefront homes, farm tracts, and unique in-town properties don't fit neat formulas. I'm Ethan Harkins, based here in the Lake Oconee area, and today I'm going to break down how home value is really determined and why Zillow gets it wrong and how you can get the most accurate picture of your home's worth. Let's start with the big one, Zillow's Zestimate. It's a computer algorithm. It takes recent sales, plugs them into a formula, and spits out a number. Sounds smart, but here's the issue. It does not walk your property. It does not see your lake view, your finished basement, your upgrades, or your roof that needs replacing. And it especially struggles in smaller markets like ours. In Atlanta, where homes are more uniform, online estimates can be closer. But here in Greene, Morgan, Oconee, Putnam, or Baldwin counties, no two homes are exactly alike. Throw in acreage or lake frontage and Zillow's numbers can be way off. I've seen estimates off by $20,000, $30,000, even $50,000 to what buyers are actually willing to pay. And that gap can make the difference between selling quickly or sitting on the market. So if online estimates can't be trusted, what does determine value? There are three big factors. Location, and I don't just mean your zip code. Lakefront versus lake access. Busy street versus quiet cul-de-sac. Close to schools, golf, or shopping. Location sets the foundation for value. Condition. Buyers will pay more for a home that's been well cared for. A dated kitchen in good repair sells better than a half-updated one with deferred maintenance. And third, comparable sales, the backbone of pricing. I've looked at homes similar in size, style, and location that have actually sold, not just listed. Active and pending sales show competition, closed sales show what buyers are truly willing to pay. Together, these three factors give us the clearest picture of what your home is worth. Here's something sellers sometimes forget. Buyers decide what your home is worth, not you and not Zillow. A buyer walks in and compares your home to others they've already seen. They're weighing space, finishes, lot, and price. They don't care what you paid 5 years ago. They don't care what Zillow says. They care how your home stacks up to the competition today. And that is exactly why pricing too high can backfire. Buyers will just choose the home down the street that feels like a better deal. Price too low and you risk leaving money on the table. The sweet spot is pricing to attract attention while still protecting your bottom line. So how do I help my clients find the sweet spot? First, I pull detailed comps, not just the MLS, but county records and off-market data when I can. I look for homes similar in size, style, and location that have actually closed. Second, I'm going to walk your property. This is where local expertise matters. A computer will not notice your brand new HVAC, your dock permit, or your finished basement. I do. Third, we're going to talk strategy. Sometimes it makes sense to price slightly under the market to drive multiple offers. Other times, if inventory is low, we can push a little bit higher. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. And finally, if all else fails, if comps are thin and the property is truly unique, we'll bring in an experienced appraiser to tell us exactly where we stand. Having that professional third-party valuation gives both you and your buyers confidence that the price is fair. One more thing that impacts value, timing. In Georgia, spring and fall tend to be the busiest, with families moving around school schedules and lake fires showing up in force. That doesn't mean homes don't sell in summer or winter, because they do, but demand and competition can shift. Then, there's psychology. If buyers feel like they're competing, they'll stretch. If they feel like a home has been sitting, they'll come in low every time. Pricing correctly from day one sets the tone and creates momentum. And momentum in real estate almost always leads to stronger offers. So what's your home really worth? It's a combination of location, condition, comparable sales, timing, and buyer psychology. not as estimates. It's not a guess. If you're curious about your home's value, whether it's a lake property, an in-town home, or anything in between, give me a call at 706-817-2905 or visit ethanharkinsrealestate.com. I'll give you a straight answer based on real numbers, and if needed, we'll bring in an appraiser to make sure we're right on the money. I'm Ethan Harkins with Keller Williams Lake Oconee. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more real answers to your Georgia real estate questions.